This was happening before Charlie was murdered. Both of us have been through the ringer of people will call you whatever they want to call you. They will. But I have seen it firsthand impact the people that I love, and I'm done. I'm done. And if people think that I was just going to wilt away, I'm not going to sit in a corner and cry and be in fetal position. This is a duty to my husband, and it's an absolute honor.
What has happened to Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson? Seriously, it's really baffling now to me, and I don't know what is really happening, because these two used to be people that are outstanding in kind of debates and reasonable. They are one of the best minds on the right, but they are like, now I don't know where they are. They are lost. Candace, let's start with Candace Owens. Candace, I've always had respect for, and I still do, because I think she's a very high IQ person, and I think she's a fearless woman. Way back in 2017, I've seen what she has accomplished with Charlie Kirk through his company USA Turning Point, and then Prague. She featured in Prague too, and she also in Brexit and all that. I've seen numerous of her shows and her debate, and I used to look forward to seeing her debate and all that, because she was intelligent, and she still do. That is undoubtedly so. But now I don't know what is really happening, that it appears to me as though she's burning all the bridge that has connected her with every person on the right, almost everyone on the right, because because of the approach of this, the things she do now, she's kind of alienating many people on the right. I can't really say now who she is with on the right. Though I watched a video where she said she doesn't really care for not having those people that she used to have. Does not really mean that she doesn't have friends. But okay, that is by the way. But it's like burning the bridge intentionally. So she right now she has become so anti-Israel than she used to be, because when she started, she used to feature in Prague, which I think is uh, is owned by an Israeli person. Even with where she used to work, a Daily Caller, a Daily Wire. Sorry, I think it's Daily Wire. It used to be. It's owned by Israeli. I think Ben Shapiro is part of that company, and she had no problem until later, at a later stage in her life. So probably we will say that she found out what she didn't know before about Israel and all that. But in my opinion, in my personal opinion, I think she's becoming so overconfident of what she does. Like investigative journalism that she does. Look at how she exposed, or I think she's kind of putting a whole president of France on a hot seat and a hot spot about his wife allegedly being a man, and also how she exposed Kamala Harris of a claim that she was a black person, and I love all that. But now she's also coming and going after Erika Kirk after the death of Charlie Kirk, her husband. And now, as you may have seen at the beginning of this video, that Erika Kirk had enough, and she had come out to say that she had enough of what is going on, even though she didn't mention Candy Owens by name. I believe she was talking about her and maybe Tucker Carlson. Now, that is a little bit of issue of about Candace Owens. And right now, I don't really follow her, and I'm very saddened by the way she's going. And I know that I am really not. She may not even know who I am and all that. So it doesn't really matter, but I'm just still making my opinion that it would have been better if she wasn't on this very road. So I'm going to show you a video of Dave Ruben of for calling her out, calling Candace out, and how Dave Ruben explained his his relationship with Candace Owens. And I like the way Dave Ruben put it. Dave Ruben is not like he's not antagonistic, but I think he's just only trying to call her out in a friendly way because he never said anything bad against her, but he just mentioned some things that are very important, which I think I followed him. I understood where he's coming from. So I am going to play this video. As I play it, I may also, put chip one or two things. And when we come back, we'll also talk about Tucker Carlson also. That's another person that we need to talk about. Before we do that, I will first of all finish that of Candace Owens because it's like these two people are even more friendly because it's like their world view now aligns together. They now see the world the same way. So without no further ado, let's watch it. But before we do, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, African Viewpoint, if you have not subscribed already. And if you have subscribed, no wahala. Thank you very much and God bless you. And do not forget to also share and like and click the notification bell if you are not done so. So without no further ado.
Okay, so that was yesterday. I mean, literally 3 months to the day of her husband being assassinated. Fights. And then people that you knew, that you thought at one time at least your husband was friends with, because she's talking about Candace there. It's as simple as that. She's talking about Candace. Candace is making major freaking bank by doing these crazy conspiracies that the French are trying to kill her, the Legionnaires were trying to kill Charlie, there was an Egyptian plane involved, and then like there's so many crazy things, and that she has a kill switch where she's going to release text with all sorts of people and all of these things. And every day she's going to release all the information and show the receipts, and she doesn't. And then she gets timestamps wrong on things, and then that's even more proof somehow that she's right. It's just crazy. But Erika clearly at this point, she sat on it quietly for a while. And Candace said actually months ago, she's like, the only one who will shut me up is Erika. And Erika was respectful and calm and maybe just didn't want to get into the fray. And again, we cannot imagine the pain this woman has been in. And finally now, 3 months in, she's pushing back because Candace is now, it's Candace and it's Tucker and it's other people, but it's mostly Candace here. So let me, before I show you another clip on this, my relationship with Candace goes back a long time. I've really tried not to do this. I did not want to do this. Let me show you a screenshot from 2017. That is when Candace and I met in 2017 on a live stream on my show when we did something called YouTube Week, where we used to do we would do 5 shows in a week, live shows, where I would just pluck 5 YouTubers who were small, had small channels so that I could help elevate them. She had a channel, her name was Red Pill Black. I did not even know what her name was when we sat down. Literally 10 seconds before the live stream started, I realized I didn't know her name. I was like, I'm about to introduce you as Red Pill Black. What's your name? Anyway, we completely hit it off. I was blown away by her. She's an unbelievable talent, and she is a force. She's a force of nature. I thought it was going to be for good. It turned out to be for something else. We became quick friends after that. She stayed over and had dinner. We had made chicken parm, which she loves, and we've made her many times. That's
Okay, this video is pretty long and I do not want to play everything, but I just wish to show part of it and what Dave Ruben had to say. I'm going to leave the link of this video below. So just in case if you want to watch the full, episode, the full video of Dave Ruben, you can do so. So you heard what he said, and it's very sad that it has to be like this. And he even mentioned the point in this video about Megyn Kelly, how she unfollowed him on X because he was, outspoken concerning Candace Owens and how she was not also calling her out and all that. So this is the part of the video I wish to show. So I don't really know what's up with Candace Owens and what is going on with her conspiracy theory or whatever it is, but I think it's going overboard now, and it, it will be great if she would only, kind of, step on the brake, step on the brake and, kind of then step back a little bit and look at what she's doing, because she's like literally fighting everyone that used to be her friends, and going after Erika Kirk also is something else. So I am really not, kind of, thrilled about this, and I believe there are a lot of people, probably you that is watching, you're not thrilled about it. So that is the other part. So we are going to look at Charlie, also look at what do you call him? We're also going to look at Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson is another person that I used to, have so much respect for. So when he was in Fox News, he was the superstar there. But the moment he left Fox News, it was as though he just went to the opposite, the other way, because it has been the other way. I couldn't. This guy was so so brilliant on Fox News that he says it as it is, fearlessly, you know. But the moment he left Fox News, I don't know what happened to him. And especially with this issue of being anti-Israel as well, just like Candace Owens. But this one is not only that. Now people are saying that that he's been bought, that he's been, kind of, he has an interest, that the Qataris has given him money or something like that for him to flip. And now another issue, like this PBD guy, David, that's what I bet, David or something, that's his name, another guy, wonderful guy. So he has been talking about it now, and he says something about this video that is going around, where Tucker Carlson now says that he's going to buy a house in Qatar, and there was no reason for him to do so whatsoever to do that. So if he has no ties with the Qataris or anything in Qatar, why would he do that? But their debate here, some of them were saying that he's just doing it to spite the people that were accusing him of, taking money from the Qataris. So he's now trying to double down and to spite these people by saying that now I'm going to even buy a house there because he can, and because he's an American, he has the right to do so. So I'm going to play the video now. We'll see.
Next story I want to get to is, there are a couple stories that we haven't gotten into, so I don't want to forget, because I know there was a couple other stories to go to. Okay, here we go. Something happened with Tim Pool with okay, let's go to Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson says he plans to buy home in Doha, defense Qatar, hosting Hamas. I'm an American. I'll be wherever I want to. So, Rob, I think you have two clips on this, right?
Yep.
Go for it. What's this one?
This is the clip of Tucker Carlson talking about purchasing a home in Qatar.
Go for it.
Whenever we are needed to help and to support within that process. But I believe it is solvable. It can be achieved. It's not something impossible.
So last question. I've been personally, not to make it about me, but I have been criticized as being a tool of Qatar. And I just want to say what you already know, which is I've never taken anything from your country and don't plan to. I am, however, tomorrow buying a place in Qatar. Both please, because I am
pay a high check
in Doha, yeah, and I'm doing that because I like the city. I think it's beautiful, but also to make the statement that I'm an American and a free man, and I'll be wherever I want to be, which I think is important. But that does kind of leave us in a place where I have not taken any money from Qatar. I have instead given.
In my opinion about this Tucker Carlson relationship with the Qataris, I think, is weird. It's very weird for me because, to me, um, he can't just say that he loves Qatar just like that, and that's the reason he wants to buy a house, or that's the reason he's so close to them and all that. Because there was this claim that I don't really know the story, but I think issue of Qataris giving him money for him now to, promote their propaganda. That was the reason why probably he was, or he is, against the Israelis and supporting the Palestine, or supporting Hamas and all that. So that is the part. I think this one is, to me, in my own personal opinion, I think is suspicious. How this guy has suddenly become so close to the Qataris and whatever it is, and his views uh, concerning Israel now has become so negative. So people are putting it together. You won't blame the people that are actually, concluding that this guy is in bed with the Qataris, even if he is not. It The whole thing, the way things appears, the way things appear, it just suggests that he's in bed with them. So let me just play this video a little bit more, but I'm not going to play the whole of the video. So, but if you still want to watch this video in full, I'm still going to leave the link in the description box below. So let's see, let's play a little bit, then we can wrap up.
Money to Qatar. And I wonder if you feel that that means I've bought you and you will now spew my propaganda.
Well, thank you. Just ask me whatever you want me to do for you, I will do it. But look, Tucker, unfortunately, as I told you, that there are a lot of players putting a lot of efforts to sabotage the relationship between Qatar and the United States, and to try to demonize anyone.
Okay, I think I'm going to just bring it to an end here. So, what I'm trying to say now is this. I know that Qatar I think Al Jazeera is owned by Qatar, and Qatar has been pro-Palestine. I don't know, but I think it's also suggest that they are pro-Hamas, because if you watch what do you call it, Al Jazeera, their news has always been a negative concerning everyone else except Palestinian and Hamas. They never condemn Hamas. I'm not talking about Palestinian people. I'm talking about the terrorist Hamas. When you watch Al Jazeera, you will see that they have this propaganda going on. I don't watch it anymore, and they are promoting and supporting Hamas. They will talk all about the evil that Israel has perpetrated in Gaza or in Palestine, but they will never mention any evil or anything wrong about Hamas or what they might have done. So this is really something that I think is worth looking into. And now Tucker Carlson is actually, kind of friendly with Qatar people, and now kind of frowning at the Israelis. So this is something that I think it may be valid for one to say that Tucker Carlson has been compromised, and it's very unfortunate that it has to come to this. So, like I said, I'm going to leave the link of this video, both the first one and the second one, the links and the description box below. So whatever, if you wish to watch, I think I will also suggest to you that you may watch it, because it's very enlightening and eye-opening. They did this issue and this topic more justice than I did, because I just brought it to you to see, maybe if you have not seen it before, for you to watch it, because it's more detailed in these videos. So what say you? What do you think? Do you think that Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson are they kind of still doing the right thing? Are they still objective? Do you think they are doing the right thing? Whatever is your opinion concerning the two of them, please, you can always put it in the comment section. Also, then we'll continue from there and talk about it. But then, as an African person, I'm not in the US, but this bothers me because these are my used to be my stars. These used to be people that I look up to people that are always, kind of, cite or mention, talk about them the way they are and all that. But the way things are going now, I don't really, especially Candace Owens. I only hope that she steps back a little bit, kind of take a break and look and cool off. You understand? I think she's going too fast, way too fast than she should, concerning the way she goes about her investigative journalism and all that. So let me not just babble or rant. So this is where I'm going to stop. Like I said, put your comment section, put your comment in the comment section. And if you have not subscribed to this video, to this channel, please do subscribe to this channel. Click the notification bell so that anytime I drop a new video, you'll be one of those to receive it. And also click like and share so that other people will get to see it and understand what is going on. Thank you and God bless you. Bye bye. See you in the next one.